So today I feel really bad. I did a walk yesterday with a group of people. There's this Rumblers walking group, which was really good. I heard about it from the gym, and they had this special £5 deal as well, which I would have been willing to pay the full price. But it was nice how there was some sort of funding that made it cheaper. Um, but yeah, it was really good. The problem is, it made me want to do another walk, but like a proper walk. um, I thought I was slipping on health, because I keep getting dizzy spells and headaches and stuff. So I was wondering if I'm feeling tired as well. But yeah, we left at 9 in the morning, got back at 6. It was an hour coach journey each way, and we were more or less walking the whole time. And yeah, I thought the pace was actually a little bit slow. I probably could have gone twice the speed and twice the distance with half as many breaks, and I probably still would have been fine. So um, I guess that's proof that my health isn't actually failing. So that's one good thing. I guess though going on this walk made me want to go on like a jungle walk, or go to a different country and do a better walk, that is like in through a hotter climate and stuff. But yeah, it was very good. I was feeling a lot better. But yeah, just coming back and just, I've had people know that I'm Christ for 11 years, and throughout this whole 11 years, I'm constantly second guessing when people are going to help me, you know, constantly thinking that I've only got a few months, few weeks. Like I can't live, because even something as small as, like, my bike is getting really old, and I took it to Blackpool twice, but it's really, the rust now is quite, I think because of the salt over there, it's really made it quite obvious. So I definitely need a new bike. I'm wanting to get one for like 6 months, because I'm always believing that I've only got a month left and before people help me. Just buying like a new bike. I don't want to spend £600 on a new bike if you're going to come to me tomorrow. And I'm going to buy a bike tomorrow, and I just feel like, well, what happens if you come in the evening and then I don't need to, like, this is how bad it is. Like, I can't live, I can't do anything. I don't want to spend huge amounts of money on anything, because I don't think that I'm going to be in this position for much longer. In 2013, when I first found out I was Christ, I didn't want to get a TV, or have to sign up to some sort of yearly contract, because I was convinced that it was only going to be a month or two before you started helping me, and it didn't. And so I can't live my life. I can't do anything. And then I had a dream last night, and I just woke up just thinking, I just want to go to the police. I just want to go to the police and say that there's a bunch of people that are making billions of pounds off me, and they're not helping me. And maybe I should just literally just walk into a church and tell them that they're worshipping the Antichrist, and that I'm the real Christ, and that I'm being persecuted by everyone, and I want to murder everyone. If the Black Death happens and 95% of the population died, I wouldn't care. I would not care at all. I would think about how awful my life has been, just lying on a bed, constantly believing that something is about to change, that people, the people who know that I'm Christ, the people who have been making songs about me, and just sort of watching me sit on a bed, complain that no one's telling me anything, and not no one's confirming anything, no one's giving me any credit, no one's giving me any money or funding, or any type of life. And to think that I've been doing this for 11 years, and then I'm just thinking about all the people that are just living normal lives. This video keeps freezing. I don't know if this is recording or not. But yeah, just to think that people are just living normal lives and acting like, I feel like they're getting away with it. I really hate social services for not letting me have Leo, and I feel like they've got away with it. Ian's got away with just saying, destroying my ability to like people, because of him taking a child away from me that I'm perfectly capable of looking after, and putting him into foster care. Yeah, I don't know if he's making money off it. I think he's probably left the job or something. And that horrible black lady. Every time I think about her, I get visions of a cow, and I think she was a cow in her past life. I get similar visions of my mom, only I see a grey wolf with my mom. With that lady, when I try and think who she was, I think she was a cow. And then I think how angry I am over society for letting cows run the place and decide who gets to keep children, who doesn't. That's such a very important job, and yet she's been given that horrible. She's she's against me. I feel like I'm completely in a war against people, and I want to hurt everyone in the Big Brother company who thought that was okay to put on a show when knowing that Christ is on earth suffering for 10 years, desperately trying to get onto that show, and they've deliberately put that show on to piss me off, and they don't care that they think they're going to get away with it. Everyone thinks they're going to get away with it, and I really hope that's not the case. I think there should be a test to find out who's on my side and who's not, but I feel like it would be better off to just say no one's on my side, no one gives a shit about me, and then why is the human race still alive if that's the case? Why is my higher self, if my higher self is God and doing this, why to me setting up a whole bunch of people, telling them that I'm Christ, linking them to my everyday life, and yet telling them to not talk to me? Why would my higher self do that? I don't believe she would. So I think you're either following some lie about it, or you're scared that the truth is going to get out and the church is going to lose billions of pounds. If the whole America is run by Christians, then the whole America is against me and has nothing, has no interest in wanting to help me, because I'm going to destroy their economy. Their economy is based on Christianity and shit. All the people in the courtrooms, I think Christians are mad because they're judging God and the devil on absolutely nothing. They've created a false listening to people lie about God and Christ and just saying, well, this is obviously the truth because they're saying it, and giving credibility when there's no credibility due and stuff. And they're the ones that are running the courts. If there's a bunch of idiots that are somehow managing to stop the singers from talking to me, they're probably doing it on the false belief that their God is better than mine. And I just don't understand, if my God, if I am God, why has my higher self allowed this to happen to me? I want the human race to go. I want them off. I want them off the planet. I don't want them to be alive. I don't know who's on my side, because I don't feel like anyone's on my side. If anyone was on my side, why is no one fighting for this to stop? Why is no one fighting for this persecution to stop? And I'm getting more and more angry. But I don't know how I could be more angry. I don't know why humans are not being punished for this. I don't know why the Black Death hasn't started. I don't know why COVID was so weak and did absolutely nothing to the population numbers. It killed just as many people as would have been normally killed by the normal flu. So it didn't actually do anything. And I just don't understand why no one's helping me still, why no one's talking to me, why no one's speaking to me, why Christians online, or just people online, would assume that I'm talking to them when they don't believe that I am God. So I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to the people who know that I'm God, who's watching my videos, who doing something to my hits to make it look like no one's watching, so that no one believes that no one's watching, which just makes me look less credible. And should I just go to the police and say, people are thousands of people are persecuting me night and day, and have been doing this for 11 years, treating me like I'm some sort of prisoner that's not going to attack back or something. And I don't know what to say. I don't know why I'm still alive. People might care if I kill them, but I don't feel they give a shit if I kill myself. So why should I care if they die? I really don't care. I really don't care at all. It's just, how can the world be so nice when I hate it so much? How can you can do a lovely walk and just be like, wow, this place is, this earth seems so nice, and then I just think, well, they don't deserve it. No one deserves such a nice world when no one has any interest in a girl that's literally inspiring the whole of Hollywood, the whole of film, and lots of songs and lots of films, and she's just being persecuted every single day, and yet there's nothing I can do. I can't tell anyone this because they wouldn't believe, or if they did believe, there's nothing they can do because no one would believe them if they tried to get out. How come this world is so ignorant and so blinded to what is happening to someone who is Christ, and yet why is this happening for 11 years? This is not just a walk in the park or 100 whips or something. This is far, far worse than that.